Hey, good morning to you all. It is Friday. Nice to be with you here on this Friday, and we do have some hair sticking out there. Look at that. That one. Can I get it? It's hard. Ah, shoot. Nope. Okay. Oh, looks like it went back, or maybe I got it. Maybe it fell out. Uh, that's the problem with gray hair. It reflects the light better. Instead of a dark background, it tends to stick out. Normally, I don't care. There are other ones around there on my face and my head that I don't care for the most part. Hey, we got Friday here. Weather in good shape for the time being here. Of course, as you all know, you know what's coming for tonight. So, hey, if you got to get some stuff done, do it today. If you don't really like driving in cold and wind over the weekend. And here's a nice shot here out in Meadville. We have some nice weather in the morning right now this morning. Have some high clouds around the area. And that's pretty much what we're seeing across much of the region for this morning. Just not a whole lot going on at this time. And again, we don't expect much in the way of anything until later on in the afternoon. Temperatures a lot like yesterday, cold, mid to upper 20s, Franklin near 30, and winds are pretty light. Might be a little bit of maybe a little bit of haze like we had yesterday, or perhaps a little bit of fog. Sky's a little clearer than we had anticipated. But the changes are on the way. Here is a stationary front, and this is going to be the focus later on with some precip. You see some snow going into Michigan at this point ahead of that front. But for us, we won't see anything like that until this low pressure. You can see it kind of develops there in the last couple of frames. Currently in the Ohio Valley near Indiana, that is going to move northward. Excuse me. And what it'll do, it'll spread some probably some rain initially. Uh, Looks like maybe early in the afternoon, but probably better shot as we head on toward the late afternoon. You can see, watch as the front seems to go through sometime around 3 o'clock with the cooler air coming in. So probably get into the 40s, and then after 3 o'clock, it'll probably start, or probably start dropping. Now here you can see by 5 o'clock already changing over to wet snow here in Erie, and Meadville looks like the changeover would occur again. Don't take these verbatim, but probably about an hour later, 6, 7 o'clock, we'll see the Meadville. Those of you in Warren, look, you're still wet at in the early evening hours, but later on tonight you can see the snow starts going your way a little sooner. We thought maybe midnight. Now it could be mid-evening there. Might play a little bit into the amount of snow that we get. Now looks like the snow continues for much of the night, and it looks like it starts to diminish a little earlier as well. I'm dubious on that. When we look at models, models update 4 times a day. There are two models that I trust pretty well. The other two runs I don't trust quite as well. And the one that we show and in here is one of the ones that I'm not totally trustworthy. I'm not saying it's false. When it comes to the snow, the earlier run had the snow hanging around at least until mid morning. I'm kind of leaning toward that as well. I wonder if, see, can I conveniently change that? Let me try this. Let's see if that works. Nah. Anyway, I think it could still go into mid morning before it tapers off here. And then some lake effect bands kick in here. You can see a little bit of those bands. The battle will be toward, well, first, the battle is during the day, you're still battling the sun, even though the temperature is going to be very cold, not getting above 30. You're still battling time of year, seasonality, as we call it. And the air coming over the lake is quite dry. On the other side, lakes are wide open, and we do have some good instability. So I think 1 to 3 inches will do it as far as general coverage of snowfall for tomorrow. Tomorrow night, the winds start to shift toward the west and then southwest, cutting off the lake effect, giving us milder air on Sunday. Warm front is going to set off. So I got to get the right model in here. There we go. Okay, the warm front will set off some light snow in the afternoon tomorrow, Sunday, but I suspect it won't really amount to much more than maybe an inch on the ground. So, how much snow are we expecting here? Here's my best guess going from tonight into Saturday. It's a tough call because the snow begins quite wet in the evenings. Even though it'll fall with a good clip, it'll be a wetter snow. It'll tend to compact. Then, as the temperatures fall more quickly after midnight tonight, the snow will start to pile up a bit. So I think a general 3 to 7 inches for tonight into at least the midday hours tomorrow. Now, some of you could get a little bit more, especially in the higher elevations. I upped it just a little bit here in the snow belts of Erie and out towards Chautauqua counties. And east of Warren could get up to a foot, say Bradford and areas east. But 3 to 7, I think, is a pretty good general amount as far as the numbers go. Leaning more toward the higher end, I'll be honest. Leaning more toward the 7-inch range, 6 to 7, as opposed to, I think 3 inches is the absolute minimum that we would get here. I think 6 to 7 or 6 to 8 is a better idea for total amounts in the region. So it's going to be a rough go traveling tomorrow morning, not just because of the snow and the type of snow, but temperatures fall quickly. We'll probably hold in the upper 20s to near 30 for much of the evening. Then after midnight, boy, temperatures really fall quickly, and that'll ice up the roadways pretty good if you're traveling tomorrow morning. So what do we got here? Bunny Hopper, good morning to you. Bob and Sue out there in Jacksonville, good morning. David Shar, hello. Hello, Ken, good morning. West Springfield. Yeah. Oh, sorry to hear that, Ken. I hope you get that fixed. You're going to want it with the cold air we're going to have here. Hey, Tilly out there in Centerville. Good to see you this morning. Carol Lee, good morning as well. Hello, Angela out there in Cooperstown. Good to see you. Todd Crow, hello. And Linda, happy Friday to you. Was that Duty Schweitzer? Did I pronounce that right? Well, good morning to you as well. Don't recognize the name. Hello, Lori out there in Edinburgh. A name I certainly do recognize, 27 out there. Sun showing up. And yeah, get ready to measure the white stuff. You will. Chatty Cathy out there in the Youngsville area. You may dodge the bullet this evening, but you'll get your snow later on tonight. Hey, Kim, 24 cold degrees out there and some sunshine over in the Corey area. Snow in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Ouch. I don't know where Muscle Shoals is, even though I'm familiar with the song from Sweet Home, Alabama. Hot in Kissimmee in Florida. All right, Paul. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me with the way that storm system looks here. Jennifer, good to see you out there, West Springfield. Donna from Ocala, hello to you. David, love the snow. Think that's it till November? No, I think we're good for a couple more hits. This may be the last of the heavy snow, but I think we'll see some more. Craig is in for tonight, Adam. Atkins took 3 days off this week, so Craig is in tonight for Tom A. Tom A will be back on Monday. Hello, Bill, 28 in Waterford. And hello to you, Martin. Good to see you. Hey, Jim Edwards, bring it on. Okay, careful what you want to bring there. So, yeah, is it the last big snow? Probably. Probably. We're getting St. Patrick's Day is still a pretty good, date, where you could get some heavy snow. But the way things are looking in the next week, this could very well be it for the heavier snow, say 6+ inches or anything like that. All right, Bill, snowblower ready to go. Good. It's going to be a heavier wet snow in the evening, so I'm glad you got it waxed. Hello to you, Michelle Ellsworth. Hello to you. Kathleen Finnegan Schreffler. Okay, good Irish name. Hello to you. Hello to you, Laura. Another 3 West Springfield people. Good. Hey, Bill, good to see you out there. Corey, Bill Clark, and hello to you, Bob and Sue, once again. So as we check things out on the 7-day, we have a snow there for Saturday. And of course, not lost in all of this. Remember, when you go to bed on Saturday night, to set your clocks ahead as we spring forward, get into daylight saving time, and where we'll lose that hour of sleep, of course, for Sunday. Sunday, so you may get a little tired. But look at that nice rebound here. Looking at mid to upper 40s Monday and Tuesday, might hit 50, mid 50s Wednesday. By Thursday, the snow will be long gone, I think, as we melt what's left. And 62 on Thursday, which takes us into really St. Pat. Oh, I guess that is. Isn't that St. Patrick's Day? I should put, I guess, a little shamrock on there. We'll see. But anyway, that's how things are looking. Papa Joe, hello. Southern PA, don't really know. I haven't checked there, Papa Joe. Probably about 3 to 5, like Pittsburgh and along the Turnpike. More of the heavy snow will be in the northern part of the state here. You have a good weekend as well. Moxie Jim, good morning to you. Hello, Jennifer. Yep, next week is sweet. So what you eating today? Well, Lori, let's see. For lunch, I got, of course, for Lent, got PBJ. And we had Reuben's yesterday. We actually celebrated St. Patrick's Day a little early. Had the Reuben's. We were just so in the mood for it. Today, PBJ and what's left of the coleslaw. And I think I packed a pear. Don't know for dinner. We maybe a white clam sauce or a white pizza. That's something that we may have for tonight. Tomorrow, it's lasagna. Can't wait for that. And thank you, Jennifer. You have a great weekend as well. Hey, you got to go on our Facebook page today. We had some battle. Oh, brisket. Love it, Lori. We'll be there 5 o'clock. We had battle today. Is it, of course, it's St. Patrick's Day, and many prefer that. But a lot of times, you get the battle between Christmas and Xmas when we put the X in there. But now, Dave and Fontaine had a battle over, is it St. Paddy's Day or Patty's? St. Patty's Day. With the T or the D. Go on our Facebook page. Which one do you think it is? We had over, I think, 60 plus responses, and that was an hour ago. It's phenomenal what people will respond to. Patties or Petties? Speaking of which, we have parades tomorrow. Please bundle up. Make sure the kids are bundled up. St. Patrick's Day parade here in Erie, 2 o'clock. I know they have one in Meadville. The time escapes me. Bundle up. Get the kids bundled up. Temperatures are in the 20s. Chill factors will be in the teens. If it starts in the afternoon, most of the snow will have ended, but you want to, again, bundle up. If you are going in festivities and going to imbibe a little bit, remember alcohol makes you less sensitive to the cold. Excuse me, more sensitive to the cold. So you can get frostbite and get hypothermia quicker when you drink alcohol. So, beyond the obvious, please take care, have a designated driver. Many of these places, of course, with COVID, restrictions eased. I think a lot of people will be out at the bars, many of them spilling outside, and that's going to be very cold. So if you are doing it, make sure you're bundled up warmly. And of course, please be safe. I want to talk to each one of you on Monday. I want you alive and well. I know I plan to be. So there you go, everyone. You enjoy your weekend, and we will see you again. That's right. The patrols will be out watching you too. Good. I agree there, Kenneth. Have a great weekend, everyone. Catch you Monday.